Spin the wheel one more time, please.
Looks like Christopher Mad Dog Russo. Lucky day.
This is about selfies on an airplane when an airplane
has to be good.
Might be going down. He doesn't like people taking pictures on an airplane that is headed to certain catastrophe.
He's right.
And one other thing on the planes before I take another quick break. You know, when you're in midair crisis, as all these people are, how do people think about taking cell phone pictures? I understand. You got babies that end up in different rows. You got stewards and the flight attendants up there, heads hitting roofs. You got trays of food all over the place. People barfing with the barf bags all over the plane. And you got all these fans out there on TikTok taking the photographs. Well, they sell it in the TMZ. They're about to go down in flames, say goodnight to the world, chuck out, and they're taking photographs on their phone. It's the amazing. Isn't that the last thing you think about? Honey, we're about to crash. Take some pictures just for the hell of it. I don't understand. They're all taking the photographs. You're on a plane that's in trouble. You're on that plane United that almost fell into the ocean. They sent the pilots to private training school after that, by the way. You know, they gave them extra training. You're on the plane from United, and you almost crashed in the Pacific Ocean. You're going to have the missus there. By the way, when we go nose first into the ocean, take a couple of pictures just in case they find the camera floating like Castaway and Tom Hanks 20 years from now. We can have fake pictures of our last moments. What? It's on. They save it on these SoundCloud, everything's
SoundCloud.
I don't understand. What are people doing? That's what you're thinking about? When you're in dire straits at 37,000 feet, let me take photographs? How about saying a Hail Mary? God, get me out of this. My God. 7 in front of the hour.
He has to do it. He has to. It's a staple.
Just giving the time. Somebody's out there. They're laughing, snorting in their car, and they're like, what time is it? Oh, I'm thankful that he just told me that it was 7 before the hour.
I'm literally sitting here screaming. This is the most boomer fucking take I've ever heard in my life.
Oh,
now
it's
we can.
great.
Now
we
the
gotta have
cursing.
bombs.
Now the cursing is allowed.
7 in front of the hour.
Classic doggy.
I don't understand.
You know my favorite part is him kick save and abusing stewardesses. He's the guy that says, stewards, and flight
7 in
attendants.
front of the hour.
No, I love that he's railing against you grabbing your phone as you're about to die, but he would grab a barf bag.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Barfing with their barf bags.
Such a confusing way to say the time, though.
What is the time? What was it?
It's 53, something
What-
55. But it's just
53. It's
I'm
53.
thinking too
Seven
much.
in front of the hour?
7 in front of the hour. Yeah.
I thought it
7 in
was
front of the
07.
hour.
I thought it was like the hour and then
Yes.
7 more minutes in front of it.
7
So
in front of the hour.
I thought it was like 107.
So
No, it's
6:53?
It's like when you say
There were
quarter
7
2.
minutes left in the hour. That's
7 in front of the hour.
Yeah.
But of what hour?
Right. Doesn't
Whatever
even-
hour
Whatever
it is
hour,
on.
yeah, whatever
National
hour.
show.
So it's not 7
That's
o'clock?
your problem with this?
7 in front of the hour.
What hour? I need
He's
to
talking.
know.
Okay, what he's talking about here, because I feel like most people aren't aware of
I'm
this.
imagining a plane was like crashing
Well,
down and
there-
people
well,
were
there was-
taking
there
photos.
was,
Bad
there was a
turbulence,
flight that
yeah.
took off from Texas going to Frankfurt. It was a Lufthansa flight, and they fell apparently 300 feet in the air during a storm, and it caused severe turbulence. It was like an hour and a half into the flight, and people got hurt because it was during dinner service, and so food went everywhere. Like people were really like jostled around. And after things had kind of like smoothed out, this woman took out her phone and was taking a video of the aftermath. There was food everywhere. There were tray tables in the middle of the aisle.
I
It
don't
was-
understand.
Exactly. It was completely silent on the plane. Like, and she was saying like what happened, and like we haven't heard from the pilots in an hour. We don't know what's going on. People are hurt. And then they finally did an emergency landing in Washington, and people had to go to the hospital. And
My God.
she posted on TikTok, and it went viral because it's so terrifying. And luckily, I think everyone was okay. Like no one got like seriously hurt. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he's freaking out because this person took out her phone and took a video of
That's
something.
what you're thinking about?
I mean, it
I
is
don't
odd
get-
to like.
I don't get what
It is
the-
an odd thing to be like, I just almost died, and my first reaction is I need to document this so I can show people. Like,
My God.
Matthew McConaughey's wife was on this flight.
7 in front of the hour.
I just thought to myself, what a
Great.
useless contribution from Amin, but then saved by 7 in front of the hour.
When I sell it in the TMZ, they're about to go down in flames.
You never worry about that, Dan?
They're all taking the photographs.
The time?
You're on a plane that's in trouble.
McConaughey's
No,
wife?
that you're on a plane. And
You're
it's-
on a plane that's in trouble.
If I see a celebrities on my plane, I'm like, this ain't going down.
I'm
good.
just saying, like, they're not
Yeah.
going to
I don't
remember
know
you.
about
That's what
that.
I'm thinking about.
I was once on a flight with Bob McAdoo. I'm like, we're good.
My God.
I have the opposite thought.
There is something soothing about Bob McAdoo.
You're on a plane that's in trouble.
I'm with Chris.
It was to Italy.
That's what you're thinking
Look at
about?
this guy.
My in-laws paid.
My God.
What's the big deal? She took out her phone and took a video that then served
I
the
mean,
people
I
who
don't
are watching the
understand.
video by understanding what happened. Like, this is good journalism right here.
I understand. You got babies that end up in different rows. You got stewardesses, stewards.
That part I didn't hear about.
Babies in different rows.
That part I
understand.
can't confirm.
You got babies that end
Sounds
up in
like,
different
where
rows.
does
You got
baby come from?
stewardesses, stewards, and
me,
and the flight attendants up.
I think this is my seat. And there's a baby there like, no, I've been sitting here the whole time.
That's what you're thinking about?
What time is it, by the way?
What does he think
7 in front of the hour.
a SoundCloud is, and what is?
I love that he started laughing at himself before he delivered
I
it.
don't
You're
know.
gonna have the missus there. By the way, when we go nose first into the ocean, take a couple of pictures just in case they find the camera. SoundCloud, everything called the iCloud.
Yeah,
Hall of Famer, man.
SoundCloud, everything called the iCloud. 7 in front of the hour.
I just picture somebody's baby going like 18 rows back, landing somewhere in some barf, and Russo there being like, "Why are you photographing
That's what you're
this?"
thinking about?
Lynn Swan catching over the shoulder.
My God.
Lynn Swan, ass on, and Waterboy.
I don't understand.
Speaking
7 in front of the hour.
Speaking of video,